This season, the drama in football never stops. We've all seen the headlines blasting players like Florian Wirtz, Alexander Isak, Alejandro Garnacho, Matthias Tunde, and Mohamed Salah. Their every mistake magnified under the microscope of TV pundits and social media storms. But what about the stars who are slipping through the cracks? The ones whose form has dipped without the world noticing? Today, we're shining a spotlight on 10 elite players quietly battling through tough spells. These aren't just any names. Some will make you double-tick. Stay with us because we're unpacking the stats, the stories, and the surprises that could change how you view the beautiful game. And trust me, by the end, you'll have fresh ammo for your next pub debate or fantasy league chat. Let's kick off with an Arsenal icon who's been off pace in a way that's easy to miss amid their title charge. 1. Bukayo Saka. Arsenal star dimming unnoticed? Bukayo Saka, undeniably one of the Premier League's brightest lights over the past few years. His pace, creativity, and work rate have made him a fan favorite and a key cog in Arsenal's machine. But this season, something's not clicking, and it's flying under the radar because the Gunners are dominating. Remember that minor hamstring injury early on? It sidelined him briefly, but even since returning, he hasn't looked fully sharp. Arsenal supporters are starting to murmur on forums and in the stands, pointing out his uncharacteristic hesitancy on the ball and fewer of those trademark bursts down the wing. Statistically, it's stark. Just one non-penalty goal in the Premier League so far, and astonishingly, no assists at all. That assist dry spell? It stretches back an incredible 21 league games, all the way from last season. And in his last 16 appearances, only one non-penalty goal. For a player of his caliber, who's been Arsenal's assist king in recent campaigns, this is a real head-scratcher. Comparisons to his breakout seasons show a drop in key passes per game and successful dribblings. Yet because the team's winning, the narrative stays positive. Everyone's betting on a quick rebound. He's young, resilient, and has that winner's mentality. But if this lingers, could that impact Arsenal's title hopes? Food for thought. Oh, and keep an eye out. There's another English winger lurking on this list with an even wilder contrast in form. Guess who in the comments, and hit subscribe for the reveal and tons more insider takes. 2. Kavicha Kvaratskhelia. Napoli's big signing falling flat? Shifting to Serie A, let's talk Kavicha Kvaratskhelia, a player who exploded onto the scene with Napoli, earning nicknames like Kvaradona for his Maradona-esque flair. His dribbling, vision, and goal threat made him a €70 million sensation. But this campaign, he's been surprisingly subdued, particularly in domestic action. 9 league games down and not a single goal to his name. That's a far cry from the double-digit tallies fans grew accustomed to. Napoli invested heavily expecting him to be their attacking talisman, firing on all cylinders to challenge for titles. Instead, he struggled with consistency, often isolated or crowded out by defenses that now know his tricks. Is it fatigue from international duties with Georgia? Or just a tactical mismatch under the current setup? Whatever the case, his expected goals are down, and key contributions like shots on target per match have dipped noticeably compared to last season's highs. Napoli's attack feels blunted without a spark, yet the media focus elsewhere means this slump is going unnoticed. He needs to rediscover that net bulging form soon. Napoli's ambitions depend on it. But hold on, our next winger started with fireworks only to fizzle out spectacularly, making big clubs pat themselves on the back for passing. Nico Williams, from hero to zero at Athletic Bilbao? Nico Williams burst into the season like a rocket for Athletic Bilbao, directly involved in every goal during their thrilling 3-2 victory over Sevilla on matchday 1. It was the stuff of dreams, showcasing his speed, skill, and end product that had transfer rumors swirling all summer. But since that opener, absolute silence. No goals or assists in his subsequent 7 appearances across La Liga and the Champions League. Injury setbacks have played a part, disrupting his rhythm and keeping him sidelined or limited. Still, after signing that lucrative new contract with his boyhood club, the bar was set high. His progressive carries and successful take-ons have plummeted per advanced metrics, leaving Bilbao's attack lopsided at times. Interestingly, fans of Barcelona and Arsenal, who were linked heavily, are now relieved. Their own left-wing options like Yamal or Martinelli are outperforming him handily. Is this a blip due to fitness, or a side of adaptation struggles in a more scrutinized role? Bilbao needs him firing again to push for European spots. Shocking downturn, isn't it? But if missed chances get you fired up, the next player's wastefulness will have you shaking your head. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Leeds' big hope turning into a bust? Dominic Calvert-Lewin arrived at Leeds with Premier League pedigree from Everton, billed as the experienced finisher to spearhead their survival bid. His aerial prowess and hold-up play were meant to transform their attack. 9 games in, though, just 1 solitary goal. But it's the manner of his struggles that's alarming. He ranks 3rd league-wide for big chances missed, and uniquely in the top 10, he's the only one with a single goal or fewer to show for it. Leeds are creating openings. His conversion rate is abysmal, hovering below 10% on prime opportunities. Compare that to his Everton peak, where he was clinical in the box. Is it rust from limited play last term, or pressure in a relegation scrap? Either way, it's not helping Leeds, who sit precariously. He must sharpen up, buckle down in training, maybe tweak his positioning. The clock is ticking. But don't switch off. Another English winger's got Champions League glory masking a domestic horror show. 5. Anthony Gordon. Champions League hero, League Zero? Anthony Gordon is lighting up the Champions League as one of its top scorers. Impressive, right? But dig deeper, and half those strikes are from the spot, penalties masking broader issues. In the Premier League and Cups, 9 games, 0 goals or assists. Add that needless red card against Liverpool, dooming them to a half with 10 men, and it's a tale of 2 competitions. Shockingly, his league drought predates this season. No goal or assist since January. November's here and he's tallied more reds than goals since February. For a winger prized for dynamism, his dribble success and key passes are way down from his Everton days. Newcastle is mired in the bottom half. They need his European form domestically ASAP. Is it confidence, tactics, or burnout? Intriguing puzzle. Yet his teammates' mega money flop might eclipse even this. 6. Anthony Elanga. Newcastle's expensive flop so far? Newcastle broke the bank with over 60 million euros for Anthony Elanga, envisioning him as the upgrade over Jacob Murphy to bolster their flanks. High hopes after his Nottingham Forest flashes. Reality? 10 Premier League outings, no goals, no assists. In 15 total appearances, just 1 measly assist. He's been so lackluster that Murphy's reclaimed his spot, notching 3 goal involvements in 6 starts already. Elanga's pace is there, but end product vanishes. Shots off target, crosses over hit. Compared to his Sweden international form, it's a steep drop. Why the splurge if this is the output? Newcastle fans are restless. He must adapt fast. Whew. Now for a striker whose tally is laughable, especially next to a defender's. 7. Ollie Watkins. Aston Villa's goal drought dilemma? Ollie Watkins has been Aston Villa's go-to guy up top, but 14 appearances yielding just 1 goal? That's dire. Context hits harder. Right back Matty Cash boasts more strikes this term. Watkins' movement and link-up remain, but finishing's deserted him. XG underperformance is glaring, missing sitters he'd bury last season. Perhaps complacency from lacking competition. Last year's battles with Duran and others honed him. Now undisputed, he's dulled. Villa's pushing for top 4. Can he reignite? Ponder while we hit a defender whose goals hide defensive woes. 8. Trevoh Chalobah. Chelsea's goal-scoring defender exposed? Trevoh Chalobah has bagged 2 goals for Chelsea, rare for a center-back, grabbing headlines. But judge defenders on defending, and he's faltering quietly. That Brighton red card swung a loss. Blame for Sunderland's winner too. Tackle success down, positional errors up from last term. Chelsea fans gripe online, but goals gloss over it. He must refocus basics. Crazy, eh? Next to Tottenham signing is turning into a nightmare of epic proportions. 9. Shiai Seammens. Tottenham's €65 million headache? Tottenham snagged Shiai Seammens for €65 million, outbidding Chelsea for his playmaking prowess. Potential galore from PSV loans. But 12 games? 1 assist. Culminating in that Chelsea derby sub-on-sub-off embarrassment. Fans fuming, questioning his role. Is it positional misuse from number 10 duties? Still, for the fee, impact is mandatory. Tottenham needs more. And closing, a UK skipper who slips rewrites tables. 10. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United's penalty specialist slipping? Bruno Fernandes mad to include with United's revival. Yet, by his lofty standards, it's a dip. 2 missed pens from 3 against Brentford, Fulham, cost points galore. Score them United's second. The assist versus Liverpool redeems somewhat, but form's off. Fewer chances created, passes astray. Build from here, Bruno. That's our 10 under-the-radar strugglers. More names? Comments below. Thumbs up, subscribe, bell on. Next video is a banger.